Here we are. Yes, relax. Here we are. Okay. So, ready?
Yes.
One, two, three. Hello, my name is
Can you
Cedric.
hear me clearly, teacher?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. And you, can you hear me clearly?
Okay. Yes. A bit
Okay.
laggy, but it's not a problem.
Oh, good. So, let's start again. One, two, three. Hello, my name is Cedric, and I will guide you through the video test tonight. Can I please ask you first to introduce yourself?
Hello, Cedric. My name is Zuhai. I'm from class ES7B. I'm now studying at Linköping Secondary School. My favorite sport is archery and football. And I also like swimming and basketball. Uh, at the weekend, I often go out with my family.
Okay, great. And now I would like you please to introduce a family member. You can use the prompts on the screen to help you structure your speech and anytime you want.
Okay. Uh, I would introduce about my dad. My dad's name is Hung. He was born in Haiphong in 1975. He was studying in Ngô Quyền School, Ngô Quyền Primary School, and then after studying for after studying over the grade 12, he went to Hanoi University of Science and Technology. Uh, at at that university, he met my mom, and then he after he finished studying in the university, he married with my mom, and he and after that uh about 5 years he I was born, and after 2 years my sister was born. We are now living in Hanoi in Dongda district. Uh, we we have lived here since uh, we have lived here since I was born. So they so we have we have lived here for 30 years. My dad is an engineer for 5 years. Before that, he was a teacher at a university that I don't know what it is in English. We often go out and play football in the free time. I think my dad has a good life because of his good job and healthy lifestyle.
Right. Okay, okay. He seems indeed to have a good life. Great. Let's go to the next part about conditionals. So you should choose four cases of figure given to you on the right and talk about what you would do in case one of these things happen to you.
Okay. If Can I answer in a
Sorry?
funny and interesting way?
Yes, of
Can
course.
I answer
Yes,
this question?
yes,
Okay.
yes, of course.
If I
You
saw mouse in I would get my flipper and slap it.
can.
Uh, if I if I saw somebody being attacked by a dog, uh, I would uh, I would tell him to attack back the dog, and then we will have a dog meat meal. I think that's delicious.
Right?
Uh, if my neighbor dog bark all night, um, I think I would go to my neighbor house, tell him about his dog, and of course I would tell him to smash his dog and have a big meal. If I went to somebody's house for dinner and they gave me kangaroo meat, I would try it because my dad said that kangaroo meat is tasty and it tastes like beef.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, actually, kangaroo meat is absolutely delicious. Now, you have to choose two of the scenarios that are given to you on the left and talk about them. And add, of course, as much information as you can.
Okay. Uh, I I haven't forgotten to turn my mobile phone off in a cinema, but my dad do. He forgot to turn off it, and then unfortunately it rang. Everyone looked at my dad with a surprised eyes, and they they think that like why why can my dad enter this cinema without turning off his mobile phone?
Mhm.
And then somebody called the security, and my dad was sent off the cinema. he was
Really?
he was get out the cinema and sat in the lounge
Far
while
out.
I was watching the film.
Wow.
Uh, I think I don't enjoy look after small children because they are so annoying. If they cry, it would be super difficult to make them happy again. And I and my mom would punish me if my sister cry because she think that I make her cry.
Okay. All right. So let's go to the next one. Oopsie. Yes. This one. Choices. Are you a decisive or an indecisive person? Use one or two of these examples here to tell us and to illustrate how decisive or indecisive you are.
Okay. I I'm not sure that I'm an indecisive or decisive person because uh when when I when I go with my mom to the supermarket, uh, and I was letting to buy something for me, I was confusing what to buy because there are many interesting toys there and many delicious foods, and there there was difficult to choose. But when I when I went on holiday last year, my dad gave me two choices that I can choose to go to Nha Trang or to Singapore. Of course, I would choose to go to Nha Trang because in that period, Singapore has had a big spread of COVID-19 pandemic, so
Mhm.
it's it's what was dangerous to go there. So of course, I would choose the safety way.
The safe way. All right. Okay. Now let's go for the last part. You have to look at the sentences below and tell an interesting story on one of the topics. You should speak for about 2 minutes. So you need to talk about something about your parents or grandparents, a place you've been to, something you plan on doing during the summer, or something you did last weekend. True or invented, make it fun and interesting if you can.
Okay, give me 1 minute to invent.
Sure.
Cedric,
Yes.
after he finishes, we'll have a few minutes break time, and then we'll do the rest of the listening test because since we hadn't done it last week.
Okay. 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 No problem. All right. You didn't have time last week.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm ready now.
So, what topic?
Okay, I would talk about something that I did last weekend.
Go for it.
Okay, last week went on a I went on a plane to fly around the world. It's a supersonic plane, and flew it flew it flew at the high speed, and it's very fast. I went to France to visit Paris with the Eiffel Tower. I went to Britain to visit the Big Ben Tower, to visit the Big Ben clock. Uh, I went to I went to Singapore their to eat their frog. I to to eat their frog rice. I think. Uh, I I went to I went to America to see the Statue of Liberty, and at last I went to Venice to sailing through their roads.
Okay.
And then I saw my mom. Uh, not not saw. I heard my mom. I heard my mom walking, and then she saw shout, "Wake up high! You are late for school. Wake up!" And
Okay.
that's what just a dream.
It was just a dream. Yes. Okay. Well, you did all right, man. You did quite good. Okay, you have to be careful. For example, like when you were at the supermarket and you were confusing by the things around you, but no, you were confused by the things around you, or you found the things confusing to you. But you have to be careful with that one, between confusing and confused. You are confused by things, and things are confusing to you. All right? Uh, Otherwise, yes, be careful to when you start using the past tense, I mean, I've said it to most of you guys, I think, apart from Young, but when you start a sentence in the past tense, keep it in the past tense. Do not go from past to present and back to past again, okay? It's, or you speak in the present tense, or you speak in the past tense, but don't mix both in the same sentence, otherwise it's really very confusing. Yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, you did quite good. You did quite good. Your personal intro was very good. Your father's introduction was good. Conditionals were great. Good, very good humor. And yeah, you did good. Cool, high. Well done. Well done, well done.